got to go for you. But this time it's Valentine's Day edition. Kinda. Who is the most toxic couple? Ronnie and Sam? Blueface and Chrisean? Is it Chrisean? Chrisean. I never knew how to say that name. It's stupid. Ben and J-Lo. And who the hell's that last one? Amber and Johnny Depp. Because I feel like there's only one right answer. I can give you three. I can give all four of them, actually, are good answers.
Oh, yeah.
There's only one actual answer. But go ahead.
I don't know. I know your right answer. I know the answer you're probably going to say.
Do you?
But in the other answer, one of them is literally in jail. And the other one is literally a terrible mother. So, but the other one involves feces. It's like I'm gonna have to go with the one that was physically abusive. I'm going with Blueface and Chrisean.
Now, mind you, I think all of these are abusive.
Physically abusive.
All of them, I think, are physically abusive.
Ronnie never actually put his hands on Sam.
That's true. Never mind.
And I don't know too much about Ben and J-Lo. I don't really know shit about Ben and J-Lo.
Remember, she is a Latina.
I still don't really know shit about their relationship.
I don't need to know much more than that. Look at that nigga's face. Look at his face.
No, I don't think that's the face of that.
That's the face of a nigga that can't win. That nigga can't win for shit.
No, that's the face of in the words of Joe Budden, behind every bad bitch is somebody tired of fucking her. I think he's just tired of bad bitch syndrome. Like, I think he's tired of high maintenance women. I assume J-Lo to be quite high maintenance.
I think she's above high maintenance.
So
I think she is only maintenance. I don't even think it's high maintenance. This bitch is maintenance.
Her check engine light is always on. So yeah, no, I think he's just exhausted. I'm
not saying he's being beaten. I'm saying like this nigga is literally like, if he says the sky is blue, she finna fight this nigga for 20 minutes.
Gymnastics, yeah.
And it's just like, yo, what the fuck am I? That nigga's Batman. I have never seen a stressed out. No, never mind. Every last Batman has been stressed the fuck out.
Except Robert Pattinson. That nigga's bad. As far as like outside Batman life,
no, because he's still holding on to the fun half of it. Give it 5 more years. He got one more Batman movie coming.
He sparkled. Yeah, my pick is Blueface and Chrisean.
I see your Blueface, but I've never seen Ben Affleck smile. Ben Affleck is damn near my 100% answer.
That's not true.
Not
with her.
Right, that's what I'm saying. When them the two are together, that's his face 24/7. Like that nigga look like the emoji where everything is just straight lines. Like I feel for him. That's Ben fucking Affleck.
I don't really remember seeing Ben Affleck happy though.
Ben has always been happy. Ben is he was a happy, just chill ass dude.
The only time I remember seeing him happy was fucking Jennifer Gardner, and that was on and off Daredevil.
Very true.
That's it.
He was happy then. He was also fairly happy all through what's that nigga's name? The Ben and Silent Bob, the Jay and Silent Bob dude. Because he's in like a chunk of all of those movies. The Silent Bob guy. But he's in the chunk of... I can't think of his name. But I know who it is. I love his podcast. I love your podcast, by the way. But no, like every movie's in with Chasing Amy and all of that shit, he's pretty chill and happy.
That is a side... we can talk about it later. But I struggle with podcasting and Uber.
That's crazy. Kevin Smith. Thank you. God damn, that was really going to bother me.
And that's like... nerd royalty.
Yeah, I honestly feel like it might be Stan Lee and then Kevin Smith.
Honestly. Kevin Conroy, is he still alive? No. Okay, well.
Kevin Conroy, that was the saddest day in like nerd history.
Honorary.
Yeah, he might be number 2.
I was going to say.
He might be number 2. That was a sad day. Like Stan Lee died and nobody believed it. Like when Stan Lee died, that was Kobe dying.
Yeah.
But when Kevin Conroy died, we were just like, all right, Batman's fucked from now on. Like, it'll never be good ever again.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I get that.
So Ben and J-Lo is your pick? I
Ben-
thought you was gonna go with Amber and Johnny.
So only reason I was struggling is because Johnny is fine now.
Now.
You know what I mean? But I feel like even if Ben and J-Lo finally broke up, I think the damage is done. Nah, I think they're still together. Double check for him.
I think they're broken up now.
If they are,
I thought he got back with Jennifer Gardner.
Did he? Oh, I mean, good for him, but I still ain't seen this nigga smile yet. That's what I'm saying. And I think that's my point. Is the damage is so thick, I think he's never gonna be happy again. I think she took. Like, you ever heard of a soul-sucking bitch?
No,
I think J-Lo did.
I do know the trauma of a terrible ex.
That's fucked.
Ben? Hold on. Yeah, Ben Affleck was married to J-Lo in 22, but they got divorced 2 years later. So yeah.
But are they still cohabitating? Is what I'm saying. Are they still a thing?
No, they're separated.
Nothing. Okay.
They're divorced. They're separated.
I thought they were still kicking it around each other and they just wouldn't let it go.
Right.
Yeah, no.
All right, now do me a favor. Just for shits and giggles. Look up a random picture of Ben Affleck, and I would just like to see if this nigga's smiling. As fine as current of Ben Affleck as you can.
Yeah, Google specifically Ben Affleck 2025.
I just want to see if this nigga's smiling.
He smiled with that Jennifer Gardner.
Well, yeah,
right.
Yeah, because that was might have been the last time he was happy. But I'm just talking about just random current. I feel like he's been soul sucked. I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, it just switches right to Johnny Depp.
You want to know why I also pick Blueface and Chrisean?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a child at the detriment in that situation.
Yes, no, that's very true.
And
that is very true.
It looks like that child was already starting behind the 8 ball regardless.
He trying. He's healing. That is a face of a healing ass nigga.
Yeah.
This one's for the camera to see. Nope, too late. You can throw it up on, you can just slide it over. But no, that's the face of a healing ass nigga. I still might get a slight edge to Ben. Just because if you got a heel purse relationship, like that nigga's in jail. I get that. But this nigga's healing. He is on a soul search healing journey right now.
Oh, I understand. I've been there.
And I'm just saying, like, that's serious. That's serious. Johnny Depp kind of came out of that during the court case and he was cool.
Yeah.
So that's
I feel like Johnny Depp is the chill guy.
Yeah. So
I don't feel like
He actually hung out with his friends after. So
right.
Johnny
that's fucked up.
would hang out with friends after all that.
I assume he smokes a lot as well.
Yeah, so that also helps. Like,
so a lot of people don't know, but Johnny Depp and Marilyn Manson are like best friends.
That answers a lot of questions.
Marilyn Manson took him.
I didn't even have.
Marilyn Manson.
But you also don't know all of Marilyn Manson, so get the image out of it. Marilyn Manson's probably the coolest dude on the planet. Next to Johnny Depp.
I heard that nigga voice for the first time ever, like 2 weeks ago.
Really? He's much more chill than people thought he was. Like, everybody thought the musician Marilyn Manson, and I'm like, that's barely his character.
I mean, I would assume it was a persona.
Mm-hmm.
But they're best friends, and after all that court stuff, Johnny went on tour with Marilyn for the first time in a long time.
Yeah, I mean, that'll help.
No, because Marilyn Manson's very sober now.
Sober, yeah. He's been sober for about 11 years now.
No, I won't give him 11 years.
All right,
that's what he said.
I'm not. He said 11 years, and all I know is he was supposed to go on tour with Rob Zombie, and he was too high to go on tour with Rob Zombie. That should tell you a lot.
Too high for Rob Zombie?
Too high for Rob Zombie, yeah. So he was not sober all 11 of them years.
You know what?
He'd been trying for 11 years.
Okay, let's say this. He was not on hard drugs.
I'll give you that.
He was doing very hard stuff.
Yes.
I don't know why I have a special appreciation for out white stoners.
Explain, because maybe that phrasing is not piercing my brain.
Because there's a lot of closet white. They try to put weed off on blacks. There's a lot of closet white stoners, but I appreciate the out white stoners.
I think there's a lot more white stoners than there are black stoners by a long shot. But
they will not promote that way.
No, here's the difference though, because white stoners and black stoners are two different things. Well, now let me rephrase it.
Not really.
White stoners,
I feel like love going outside.
No. Stoners in general are different than black weed smokers. Weed smokers and stoners are two different things, is what I should say. And I think
feel
you
like I know.
Yeah,
I feel like
there
I
you
get
go.
what you're saying.
I think stoners,
I feel like I get what you're
completely
saying.
different people. Niggas that just smoke, I'm not fucking with niggas that smoke.
Are you?
But I will fuck with a
Are you
pothead.
doing that because you consider stoners almost adjacent to hippies?
That and more so, and I'm trying to do this in the most politically correct way possible. There's baggage that comes with niggas that smoke versus potheads. And again, I'm saying niggas, not black people. I'm just saying people in general who smoke.
I'm teetering
potheads?
on the line of feeling like I know what you're saying.
Yeah, no, you know
And
exactly
I feel
what I'm saying.
I kind of know, but it's a fine line.
It's very fine line.
Because
it's a very fine line.
There are black stoners.
Yeah, I'm saying you are a black stoner.
Like,
you are
niggas that like it's a okay. So I think niggas that smoke did not install the fucking freeware.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
That's the problem. There you go. Because the potheads, you are much closer to pothead or stoner than weed smoker.
Yes.
Weed smokers be getting into some shit.
And still stressed about it.
Yeah. And I'm
Like
just
it's supposed to be a release.
Yeah.
That goes along with it. I'm not a tree hugger. That's
what
not how far I go.
You're not that far. There's a difference between hippies and even potheads and no. There's tiers to this shit.
Yeah.
And like Snoop is coming into his pothead time. Like he is now moving. He is no longer a nigga that smoke.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But back in the day, he was a nigga that smoked.
Yeah.
So you can see slowly him translating into that era.
It's a temperament.
Yeah, it's a temperament. It's a way of carrying yourself, especially when you high or when you're considering it. There's niggas that don't function without smoking.
I have been high and judged another high nigga. Like, why are you doing that? Like, why are you doing so much?
you understand. You 100% understand. I think what was apprehending you is you didn't know where you landed. That's all it was.
I was like,
You're like, where am I at on this spectrum? I don't know. No, you are more closer to pothead weed. Like, you're not a nigga that smokes weed. That's all I'm saying. And it's okay. I'm not down in any of them.
I do a little bit. Like, that's the thing. I think that was the morality.
Yeah.
Because I tried not to judge, some niggas deserve to be judged.
No, some people deserve to be judged. But I will say this, the niggas that smoke, I'm never going to be around. Potheads I'll deal with. Like, I have no...
Potheads you'll deal with because they're going to be high regardless.
Yeah.
They're high before they get there. It's not even going to know.
Like, you're never going to change their opinion.
You're not going to know because I know how to not appear high at this point.
I think the only reason I think that's my thing is, again, the outside guy looking in. This has nothing to do with this. But as the outside guy looking in, I hate all of them with different reasons.
Like, niggas that smoke
are niggas, and I don't want to be around you in general.
Niggas that smoke don't wear cologne. Type shit.
Nah, yeah.
Like that,
Them niggas don't bathe.
like they do nothing to hide the scent of the smoke.
Them niggas don't bathe at all, though, by the way. I'm just throwing that out there.
I hope so.
They don't.
Input from a white stoner.
Sure.
Spending money on weed and not on soap.
Go ahead.
Is
What you
fucking
got?
Crazy.
Kelly?
So I have only smoked twice in my life, and those 2 times were with the same 2 people that literally their entire career was selling pot. So they
They might be closer to the weed smokers than the potheads.
yeah. So that was their entire thing. But the difference when they get you started on it, they take very good care of you. So they make sure like you're comfortable, that you know how to
This
deal
sounds
with it.
like
what's
a rape
coming
victim.
up.
I'm just saying. I'm
Kinda.
not saying it was. I'm just saying like that sounds like.
So it's not just like, here, take this and then deal with it. It's here's how you get through it. And that's why they get people hooked on it.
That was
The
my
white
experience
version.
with shrooms.
Yeah, I was gonna say it sounds like the shroom experience. That sounds like psychedelics.
You need an accountability buddy, for sure.
That's why I'm not doing none of that shit. Y'all, you couldn't talk me into it. Couldn't talk me into doing that shit.
Next time I get my hands on some shit, I'm making the walls melt. I was a microdoser. I'm making them bitches belt.
Are we over 10? Are we over 10? I'd like to get... Just start the show. Let's get past this. That was wild.